Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Friday, the 9th of April, 2021. Oh my goodness, guys. This month is going fast. This year is going fast. Let's start today off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Friday, the 9th of April, 2021. A blessing for the collective to carry on with. A blessing for this day. Ooh. Oh my goodness. We get the blessing from your soul. You are a beautiful soul, full of infinite wisdom. Stop judging and start loving yourself. You are blessed with endless potential and on the verge of transforming into a radiant being that is your true essence. Shine your light and allow this blessing into your heart. Namaste. Oh my goodness, guys, this is a beautiful blessing. Let me read this one more time. A blessing from your soul. You are a beautiful soul, full of infinite wisdom. Stop judging and start loving yourself. You are blessed with endless potential and on the verge of transforming into the radiant being that is your true essence. Shine your light and allow this blessing into your heart. Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Please open your hearts. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are full of infinite potential. You can be, do, create, achieve anything you want. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful blessing. Okay, I've only got 5 questions this morning, so guys, please drop your questions in the comment section, or else I'm not going to have anything to read on Monday. Okay. The first thing I want to do is, because I missed this question on Friday, it was from Pat D. I missed this question, and Pat D had a great question. Their question is: do the Mercers have ties with Putin? Now, the Mercers are one of the richest American families. Here, the 1.1% of wealth, okay? Do the Mercers have ties with Putin? This is an excellent question. Do the Mercers have ties with Putin? Here we go, guys. Do the Mercers have ties with Putin? Oh my goodness. Now, cards are upside down, guys. So let me flip them over. First card out, we get the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The steadfast soldier. The one waiting for further instruction. This could be stubbornness also. Crossed by the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a fair man. A man of business, law, responsible, creative, science, law, and intelligence. I don't know if this is Mercer or if this is Putin, but let's carry on. Do the Mercers have ties with Putin? Yes or no question. Do the Mercers have ties with Putin? Third card, we get the Queen of Swords. A good, fair, honest woman. But when these swords come out, especially these female cards, this to me is where lawsuits are going to start coming. But that doesn't have anything to do with the question. Are the Mercers connected to Putin? We get the King of Swords. Okay, guys. Tarot is trying to tell us a story, but I am so unsure of where it's trying to take us that I'm confused. So I'm going to keep pulling, and then once it develops, I'll read what I find. The 5th card, are the Mercers connected to Putin? We get the 6 of Pentacles, the cheerful giver. But also, guys, remember, I always tell you, look at these cards carefully, because in his hand, he's holding the scales of justice. And the fact that we've got 2 swords in front of this, which are, to me, means lawsuits, or, it means lawsuits. And now we have the scales of justice. Let's keep going. Are the Mercers connected to Vladimir Putin? We get the Queen of Cups. Man, we are getting the royal family. And I think maybe that's what Tarot is trying to tell us. That the Mercers are kind of a royal family, as is Putin, and the Kremlin is the royalty there. So far we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. We have a royal flush, guys. We have a royal suit. The 7th card, are the Mercers connected to Vladimir Putin? We get the Emperor. This is Vladimir Putin right here. This is Vladimir Putin. Oh my goodness, Tarot, what are you trying to tell me? 8th card, are the Mercers connected to Vladimir Putin? We get the Empress. Oh my gosh, guys, I have never got these cards like this ever before in my life. The 9th card, the inner emotions, we get the 6 of Swords, the escape or travel by water. And the final card, the 10th card, heartbreak. What is Tarot trying to tell us? I need clarification. Tarot, yes or no? Are the Mercers connected to Vladimir Putin? Are the Mercers connected to Vladimir Putin? We get death, but we also have a jumper, which is death. I have never been stumped as much as I am right now. This question are the Mercers connected to Vladimir Putin? And the story that, let's see if I can read this correctly. We get the Knight of Pentacles. This is the steadfast warrior laying in wait. Somebody that is awaiting further instructions, crossed by the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a good, fair, honest man. A man of business and law. Above, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is widowhood, female sadness, embarrassment. Okay? This is also a woman who is going to bring forth a lawsuit. The King of Swords is power, command, and authority. I believe this is, I think his name is Robert Mercer or Richard Mercer. This is the male, the patriarch of the Mercer family. It draws the King of Swords, power, command, and authority. He has a lot of power over American businesses. He has a lot of influence in politics. The 5th card, the recent past events, we get the 6 of Pentacles. Now this is the cheerful giver. This, the 6 of Pentacles reads, presents, gifts, gratification, attention, vigilance, news that now is the accepted time. Okay? And present prosperity. This is below. So this is kind of saying that the Mercers are the oligarchs, are one of the oligarch families of America. The 6th card, the future influence, what is coming, we get the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a good, fair, honest woman, a gift of vision, success, happiness, wisdom, and virtue. The 7th card, the questioner, we get the Emperor. The Emperor is a good, fair, a strong, stable, powerful, great person. So this is a person who wields a lot of power. This card is Vladimir Putin. So if we put these two, the 4th card and the 7th card, in perspective, we get that Vladimir Putin, and I want to say Robert Mercer, but it could be Richard. It's an R though. That the patriarch of the Mercer family is friendly with Vladimir Putin. The 8th card, the environmental factor. We get the Empress. Okay, ignorance, doubt, pregnant with possibilities. Okay, but this is somebody who is bringing something new into something that already existed. The 9th card, we get the 6 of Swords. Travel, escape by waterway, travel to foreign lands. And this is dealing with America and Russia. The 10th card, we get the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. Removal, absence, delay, division, and rupture. So what I'm feeling here with these last 2 clarifier cards is that there was some type of a relationship between the Mercers and the Kremlin. And something has happened that has severed, has severed that relationship. That it has put it in a place to, or this could be them trying to hide the relationship. But whatever it is, they are trying to distance themselves from it. So I'm going to say this, Pat D. Yes, the Mercers are connected with Putin. And I believe they are trying very hard to scrub any connections that can be found. Okay. All right. That was interesting. That was the craziest spread I've ever had. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much with that. That was long. Okay. My next question, I want to do a deep dive on Kyrsten Sinema. Kristen Sinema is a independent from Arizona. When she ran, she was more Democrat-leaning than she was Republican-leaning. However, lately she is now standing alongside with Joe Manchin. A lot of people had a lot of high hopes for Kyrsten Sinema because she's she calls herself, I believe she calls herself bisexual. But I think it gave a lot of people a lot of hope that she was going to be a more progressive, inclusive, understanding person. That's not turning out to be what exactly is going on. So, dear Tarot, Spirit Guides, Universe, please tell us all you can about Kyrsten Sinema. Tell us about Kyrsten Sinema. Spirit Guides, please feel free to speak through me. Okay. All right. Oh. Whew. Okay, guys. That was some strange things going on here. I've got a lot of weird energy going on around me. Okay. I'll show you all the cards that were pulled. I was kind of just led to do it that way. Okay. Deep dive on Kyrsten Sinema. Alright, here we go, guys. The first 2 cards we get on Kyrsten Sinema. We get the Chariot, rushing forward as if going to war, crossed by the Sun card. Material happiness. Marriage, fortunate, wealth. This is somebody that is literally on the top of the heap, king of the hill. Okay, somebody that has everything that they want, that is making them happy. Above her, she gets the Four of Cups. She's been offered something that she doesn't quite want. I'm feeling that there's been lots of conversations with Kristen Sinema to get her to change her mind on a lot of things that she normally would have voted right with. But because she's an independent, they have been, I want to say, fishing for her on what she will accept and what she will deny. I feel she has taken something of value from somewhere. Now she is beholden. And this is where we are getting this she is not dependable. And it's because they found her amount. I don't know if it was a trickery or if they just played on her greed. But she has taken something of value. And now she is beholden to try to slow walk things. So, unfortunately, I hate to say this because I so wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. Kristen Sinema is in the exact same position as Joe Manchin. She is an independent agent. She is now working to protect her own assets and to try to, well, at this point now she's just playing duck and cover. But she's beholden. She's taken something of value, and now she's standing against things that she would normally not stand against. And unfortunately, guys, I feel like she's too much of a coward to just come out and say, hey, I messed up. I screwed up. Forgive me. There's not a backbone in there. These people who will take a bribe or who will let themselves be used, I feel deserve everything that they have coming for them. I feel Kristen Sinema, with what she's done in 2020 and 2021, has jeopardized her own future. I don't believe she will be reelected. Her true colors will continue to show. She is exactly the same as Joe Manchin. She is an independent agent who has taken something of value, has corrupted and sullied their own backyard. And now these people have weight over helping the American people. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But it is, unfortunately, what it is. Kristen Sinema does not work for her constituents any longer. Kristen Sinema works for herself. She's taken money. She's taken something of value. And she's corrupted herself. And gosh, I hope she's listening to this. It is the most disappointing thing. No spine. No backbone. You're part of the problem. Okay, I'm done with that. She has negative energy. Okay. My next question is from Paul R. And Paul's question is about the housing prices in Las Vegas and around the United States. Paul's question is, will the prices of homes start to come down, or will there be another crash like in 2008? Will we have another housing crisis? So we'll ask it that way. Will there be another housing crisis akin to 2008 in the United States? Will there be another housing crisis like there was in 2008? Will there be another housing crisis like there was in 2008? Here we go. Yes, guys. Yeah, there's going to be another housing crisis similar to 2008. I'm going to go ahead and pull the first 6 and then I'll read them to you. Okay. So, we got the Lovers, partnership, marriage, crossed by the Emperor. These are both major arcana. Okay, the Emperor, good, fair, strong, honest man. Another affirmative card. Okay, above we have the Queen of Swords, and like I said, this is litigation, and this is what this is going to lead to. What I feel is going to happen is that the squeeze of the people, so many people not being able to make their mortgage payments, that are not able to meet rent requirements, is going to force us into a housing market crisis. Basically meaning there are more houses than there are people to fill them. And that the people who could fill them cannot afford to fill them. Okay? Some people's almost 50% of their income is going to pay for a mortgage. People can't live that way. That's not sustainable. Okay, the fourth card, the distant past, we get the Queen of Cups. Okay, waiting. And this is what's happening. As we're waiting, more and more people are becoming homeless. More and more people are losing their situation. We have not progressed in this pandemic. Yes, we have people who are now vaccinated. We have stores and businesses that are opening. But we still have more people getting sick every day than we did, as we did when in the beginning. Okay, we're still at a spike. We're just at 2. Okay, we got people getting vaccinated, but we got people who are still sick. And those people who are sick can't go to work. Those people who can't go to work and aren't protected aren't getting sick pay. They're not getting that pay in their checking, in their pay packet at the end of the 2 weeks or the end of the month. And therefore, they're still unable to make or keep up with their rent. But Tarot has told us, we've got our answer. Yes, there will be another housing market collapse. And I hate to say this, guys, but unfortunately, it may be the only thing that actually helps all these people who have been displaced by this pandemic and by the outright greed of people, of developers who feel like a person who's making $11 an hour can afford $1,700 a month in rent. Okay? It has to come full circle. And this is one of the things that everybody has to see. There are people who can't afford to pay $1,700 for a studio apartment. And then there are people who are working 4 jobs who can't even afford to put their family up in a hotel for a month while working full time. This inequity, this is part of what has to be seen. Another housing collapse, as awful as it may seem, could be the very thing to actually help bring us back to something that resembles sensibility. Okay? All right. So that was that. That was that, guys. Yes, there very, very, very well may be another housing collapse akin to 2008. Okay, my next question is, will Alexei Navalny, now this is the activist out of Russia, Vladimir Putin won't even say his name. This is his arch nemesis. Will Alexei, he's very, very sick. He's very sick. Guys, he is being poisoned. He is being poisoned. They are trying to kill this man. This man is hanging on by the grace of his angels. Okay? The question I'm asking is, will Alexei Navalny die in prison? Will Alexei Navalny die in prison? It's a sad question. But he's very, very sick now, and they won't let his doctor in there to see him. Will Alexei Navalny, Putin's arch nemesis, die in prison? Oh my goodness, guys. We get the judgment card. This is a yes. This is a yes. But look at this card. We have an angel blowing the trumpet. This is huge. This could be the start of something in Russia. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull the first. We can cross by the star. Look at that. The third card above, we get the Five of Pentacles inverted. This is left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles is disorder, chaos, ruin, and discord. In the fourth house, we get the Knight of Wands. A change of location, a change of position, or a fear of moving forward. The fifth card, will Alexei Navalny die in prison? We get the Page of Cups. His death is going to spark. It is going to spark a movement. The sixth card, the final card I'm going to draw on this, we get the Seven of Cups inverted. The Seven of Cups is desire, will, and determination. Okay, so everything, this is what I'm feeling, everything that Alexei Navalny is doing or has done is going to culminate if he dies in prison, and it will spark a movement in Russia the likes the world has never seen before. And it is time. The people will rise like a red tide. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. If Navalny dies in prison, there will be uprisings. Or should I say, when Navalny dies in prison, there will be uprisings in Russia. That could very well be the end of Vladimir Putin. Okay. Wow. Okay. My last question of the day. Shortest, oh my gosh, this is the shortest video I'm going to have this week. This question is from Patricia R. And Patricia would like to know, what is Stephen Miller up to? Stephen Miller, if you remember, was the Pee Wee Herman looking dude that was 45's one of his top aides. He was responsible for all the nonsense at the southern border. He is a racist. He is a supremacist. His policies were racially motivated. But he looked like Pee Wee Herman. What is Stephen Miller up to? Universe, creators, us. Spirit guides, please speak through me. What is Stephen Miller? What has Stephen Miller been up to? First card out, we get the walk away card, the Eight of Cups, walk away, crossed by the Ten of Cups, the happy family. He just wants to melt back into the background, to go back to where he was and nobody remember what he was doing for the last 4 years. He wants to literally just shrink back into the background. Above his head, he has justice. Oh, we are not done with him. Oh, justice is not done with Stephen Miller. The fourth, the distant past, he has the Queen of Pentacles. His little position in the in 45's administration let him walk away a very wealthy man. This is going to come out about a lot of these people who were in his cabinet. Number one, most of them were already millionaires that he put on the cabinet. And then he paid them outrageous government salaries. But these people were also undercutting and making money, which is against the law, while they were in office for their personal things. So this is going to come out about Stephen Miller. You know, he is living the opulent, posh life. He's going to have a lot of questions to answer on how he came about that posh life. The fifth card, we get the sun. And we're getting this material happiness, guys. Just like Kyrsten Sinema. Okay? These people who somebody's found their number. They found what makes them happy. They can give them to tip them or push them into the direction they want to. And this is what I'm feeling. A lot of the policies that Stephen Miller enacted, he got paid for. He got kickbacks. He's going to have to explain his wealth. Okay? He's not very old. And he's not going to be able to explain how on a government salary he's living an opulent life, a millionaire's life, when he did not come into the 45 administration in that same boat. He profited off of his position. The sixth card for Stephen Miller, we get again the six of swords. Travel, escape by waterway, trying to get away, pack up the wife, pack up the kids, let's go. But this is him just trying to hide from the truth, guys. So what I'm feeling, what Stephen Miller is up to, Stephen Miller is under investigation. Number one, let's just throw it right out there. As are 90% of the people who were in 45's cabinet, they are under investigation. Stephen Miller is now he's trying to just back into to fade into the background. He's not speaking out. He's not speaking up. He doesn't want any added attention drawn to him. He wants to just disappear into the background. We will hear more about him as his cases move forward through the courts and through the investigations. Guys, I am telling you, be patient. There's so much that's going to happen, that's going to come out over the summer. Let the Biden administration get their legs under them. There's so much that has to be undone and fixed that it is literally ridiculous, okay? All right, guys. Thank you all for being here with me today. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Take your best self with you. Take your best self with you. Remember to wear your masks. We are not out of COVID. Remember to wash your hands. Remember to socially distance. We're not out of the woods. Stay safe. Even if you are vaccinated, 100% vaccinated, please continue to protect your fellow man. Okay? Just because you can't catch it anymore doesn't mean you can't still spread it. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you so much, everyone, for all the positivity, the love, and the light. Oh, I am getting better every day. I'm getting stronger every day. And I am so grateful to all of you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Please, please, please drop some questions in the comment section for Monday so that we can have more than 5. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.